quarter pounder with cheese in Paris.
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
Oh man, they got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
And what do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Imagine a film where the story isn't told in order, where hitmen debate foot massages and a glowing briefcase sparks endless theories. Pulp Fiction is chaotic yet precise, violent yet hilarious. But how did Tarantino turn a series of disconnected events into one of the most influential films of all time? Today, we're breaking down the genius behind Pulp Fiction's storytelling, its use of dark humor, and the philosophy hidden within the madness. And by the way, what's in that briefcase? Stick around to find out. Tarantino throws structure out the window. Pulp Fiction doesn't unfold in a straight line. Characters die, then come back to life in the next scene. It's not a gimmick, it's a way to keep us engaged. By rearranging the sequence of events, Tarantino makes every scene feel like a puzzle piece, forcing us to actively piece the narrative together. The nonlinear approach also builds suspense. Take Vincent Vega's death, for example. If the story were told chronologically, his fate would be just another moment. But because we see him alive afterward, we feel an eerie tension knowing what's coming.
You ever seen that show Cops? Well, I was watching it one time and there was this cop on. He was talking about this gunfight he had in the hallway with this guy, right? And he just unloaded on this guy and nothing happened. He didn't hit nothing.
Now let's talk about Tarantino's twisted sense of humor. Pulp Fiction is violent, but what makes it unique is that the violence is often funny. Like when Vincent accidentally shoots Marvin in the face, it's shocking, but the real punchline isn't the death. It's the awkward aftermath, with Jules and Vincent scrambling to clean up the mess. Tarantino makes violence absurd, using it not for shock value, but to subvert expectations.
Well, certainly, apart from Tarantino's foot fetish, one of Pulp Fiction's biggest themes is the battle between fate and free will. Throughout the film, we see moments of pure chance, Butch finding the gun just in time, Vincent dying because of an unlucky bathroom break, and of course, Jules surviving what should have been a point blank execution. Some characters embrace fate. Jules believes he has chosen to walk a different path. Others, like Vincent, ignore fate. Well, let's just say it doesn't end well for him. Here, Tarantino makes us a question, or let's just say ask us a question. Are these characters truly in their own control, or they are just keys in a bigger game?
What's in the briefcase? Gold, Marcellus Wallace's soul? Tarantino has never confirmed it. And that's the point. The briefcase is a MacGuffin, an object that drives the plot but doesn't actually matter. What makes it brilliant is that by leaving it open to interpretation, Tarantino makes us more invested in the mystery than any concrete answer ever could. Postmodernism is about breaking the rules, and Pulp Fiction thrives on that. The film is a love letter to pop culture, mixing noir, blaxploitation, and 70s crime films. It doesn't follow a single genre. It blends them, creating something entirely new. Tarantino's dialogue is another postmodern trick. It's hyper-stylized, yet feels natural. In Pulp Fiction, criminals don't just talk about crime, they talk about cheeseburgers, TV shows, and foot massages, making them feel real and surreal at the same time.
Proprietor of a hash bar is legal to sell it. It's legal to carry it, but that doesn't matter. Get a load of this, all right? If you get stopped by a cop in Amsterdam, it's illegal for them to search you.
Normally, both your asses would be dead as fucking fried chicken. But you happen to pull this shit while I'm in a transitional period, and I don't want to kill you. I want to help you.
In a world full of killers and thieves, who gets redemption? Jules chooses to leave his violent life behind. Butch literally fights for his freedom. Vincent, he stays the same, and we all know how that ends. Pulp Fiction may be chaotic, but it has a clear message. Redemption is a choice, and not everyone makes it.
You read the Bible, Ringo?
Not regularly, no.
Well, there's this passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. I've been saying that shit for years. And if you heard it, that meant your ass. I never gave much thought to what it meant. I just thought it was some cold-blooded shit to say to a motherfucker before I popped a cap in his ass. God damn, Jimmy. This is some serious gourmet shit. Me and Vincent would have been
And
satisfied.
finally, let's talk about the real magic of Pulp Fiction. It makes the mundane feel profound. The film is filled with conversations that seem meaningless, yet somehow tell us everything about the characters. Whether it's debating McDonald's menus or ethics of foot massages, Pulp Fiction finds depth in the everyday. Maybe that's why we keep coming back to it. Not for the action, but for the conversation we wish we were part of. So, what do you think is in the briefcase? And do you believe in fate or free will? Drop your theories in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.